Alright folks, SoloGamer here. We're back. We're going to play another game of Mansions of Madness. And this time I have my daughter with me as well. So we got the true game, not a solo play game, a true game of Mansions of Madness. And the game that we're going to be playing is Blood Ties. And she is going to be playing with Sister Mary, who has the Holy Rosary and 3 skill points, and Vincent Lee, who's the doctor and who has 4 skill points and comes with a bone saw. As you can see, there's our map, and our characters are started right here. So let's get the story so far. It says, you stand there in the pouring rain watching your uncle Artemis's grave filled with water. You remember him vividly from your youth, mostly as the intelligent center of attention during the holidays. One particular Christmas stands out, the only time in your life you had a personal conversation with him. Until this moment, you had completely forgotten about this encounter. We're a special family, you know that? He picked up his pipe and struck a match across his stubbled chin. You sat attentively as he took a few puffs. There's much more to life than what they teach you in school, and our family has a long history of expanding our horizons. Your parents, though, they're going to try to shelter you, keep you from the truth. I don't understand, you replied, your eyebrows knit together. Oh, someday you will, and when that day arrives, come see me. He patted you on the back and walked away. That day never came, and now it's too late to ask him. In the years that followed, he grew distant from the family. He had no spouse or children of his own, apparently by choice. Some sort of quarrel had made him an outcast from the family, though you've been careful to stay away from the drama. As they lower his coffin into the ground, you can't help but wonder why he left you his entire estate. You tell yourself it's because he didn't trust the rest of the family, but a cold feeling tells you that the truth is much bleaker. Hours later, you travel through the driving rain to your new estate, which you quickly discover is a misnomer. The grounds are dotted with a few half-built structures in the middle of nowhere. Apparently, your eccentric uncle had either run out of time or money to finish constructing his home. As the rain lets up and dusk approaches, you start a fire and dry off and warm up. You do a quick tour of the grounds before returning to sulk by the fire. If there was anything of worth here, it's cleverly hidden. As you stare into the flames, you realize that the inheritance is not what it's cracked up to be. We have a little prologue here. It says, as you gaze forward at the entryway, the hairs on the back of your neck raise. One by one, you slowly turn around and look upon the place that you have not yet searched. The tiny, decrepit building makes you shiver, but dreams of treasure invigorate you. Okay, so we're ready to go. Your uncle's left you in the state. Remember, you get to do... Remember how to play, right?
No, I forgot.
Move twice, and then... do an action?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so who are you going to start with?
Vincent Lee.
Okay.
He's going to move over here.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to search.
Alright. Well, that got messed up there, but you find a lockbox. You find a small wooden crate sealed by a clever combination lock. You must solve lock 5A to discard this card and continue exploring the room. Okay. Okay, so she solved that. And she got a fire extinguisher for Vincent Lee and nothing of interest. And you still have one more action to go.
Could I trade weapons or give a weapon to somebody?
You could if she's in the same space as you.
Okay. Well, guess I'll just move. I'll just move over here.
Okay. Alright, and now it's Sister Mary's turn.
She's gonna go in here. 1, and then she's gonna explore.
Okay.
Nothing of interest.
Alright, and you have one more action.
She's gonna go in here.
Okay. Alright, so it's my turn, and we'll put a time token on the time card, and I gain 2 threat. And let me see what I want to do here. Place a fire token in a room containing a campfire or adjacent to a room that's already on fire. Take a sample, creature of the night. Draw 1 mythos, perform pay 1 threat to place 1 corpse marker in the graveyard. Or crypt. Okay, I will pay 1 threat. I'll put a corpse marker in the graveyard. And I'll pay another threat, and I will draw a mythos and trauma card. Okay. That is my turn, and now it is your turn.
Okay, well, gonna explore.
Okay.
Well, first, well, for her.
Okay.
Nothing of interest.
Uh-huh.
Then she's gonna... Well, here's a locked door.
Okay, well, let's see what this is. Ruined locked door. Okay. Okay. So now it's Vincent Lee's turn. What you gonna do?
We're gonna explore.
Okay. You find nothing of interest.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Well, just stay.
Alright, so it's my turn. First we put a time token on the thing, and that is 2 time tokens, so let's see what happens. It says, an alien voice cuts through the air. Hello, precious one. Your uncle and I had a bargain. A pact, you see. Will you abide it? The blood relative must choose one of the following. Take 1 whore, then gain a soul pact or blood pact spell card. Or place a Migo in your space. So you can take 1 whore and gain a soul pact or blood pact, or you can put a Migo in your space. And the blood relative is going to be... you get to choose. Who do you want the blood relative to be? Sister Mary or Vincent Lee?
Sister Mary.
Okay, so what do you want to do then?
What's Amigo?
A monster.
I wouldn't want that in my space.
Okay, so you're going to take 1 whore and then gain a soul pact or a blood pact spell?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's look at the blood pact. It says, choose 1 investigator in your room to heal 1 damage. Then test lore, flip this card over, and resolve the effect. So you can't look at the back until you do that, okay? That's Sister Mary, right? Okay. Alright, so now it's my turn, and I gain my 2 threat. Okay, I'll gain my 2 threat. And let's see here. I will pay 2 threat to discard this corpse marker right here. I will choose Raised Dead. And I will put a zombie in that space. Alright, since I put a zombie in her space, she's going to have to make a will check. So make a will check. And you
3.
passed. Okay, so now it is your turn. Who you going to go?
I'm going to say Mary.
Okay. Alright. So I know the last time you solved the rune locked door. So you moved in here. And you get a Watley's Diary. Okay, so that was 1, 2, and I guess 3. Okay, and then there's Vincent Lee.
Well, I guess he's gonna search.
Okay. And you find a Colt 38. A gun. Okay, so that's 1 action.
I guess he's gonna go 1, 2.
Okay. Alright. Alright, now we'll put a time token on the card. Now we'll get 2 threat. And let's see here. I can spend... I can do Creature of the Night, which I will do. Okay. I'll spend 1 threat to move him 1. And you have to make a horror check again. And you passed. And then I will spend I will spend 1 on a Mythos and Threat card. Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Sister Mary.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go 1. If I go up there, will I have to stay in that space?
No, but
Okay.
you make a horror check.
2.
Okay, now make a horror check. And you failed. So we'll go to horror there on you. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's her. Yeah. Okay.
Then I just go 3 for her.
Okay. And now it's Vincent Lee's turn.
For him, I'm gonna go on this right here, and I'm gonna attack the monster.
Okay. What are you going to attack with? You got a fire extinguisher, a bone saw, and a gun.
I'll attack with the gun.
Okay. Melee weapon. Ranged weapon. Alright. You charge the monster, gun blazing. Test marksmanship. Pass. The shot lifts its body into the air and it flies across the room. Deal weapon damage, and you may move the monster 1 space. So your thing does 3 damage, and then you can move the monster any 1 space.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna move it right here.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so it's my turn, and I'll gain my 2 threat. And I'll put a time token on the card, and that makes flip over. And we have a new event. And this is a faint buzzing sound cuts through the clear air coming from the shed. It seems like another one of Artie's acquaintances has come to visit. Place a Migo in the storage shed. So I gotta put a Migo in the storage shed. Okay, so we put a Migo in the storage shed. And I still have my 2 threat. So what I will do is I will spin 1 action, 1 threat, and I will move this guy 1 space. And now you have to make, both of y'all have to make a horror check. Okay, and that was Sister Mary. She passed, and Vincent Lee, he passed. And then I can move the Migo 1 space, so I will move him 1 space. Alright, and let's see, I will go ahead and just save that threat. Okay. Alright, your turn.
Okay. Let's start with Sister Mary. I guess she's gonna go over here, and she's gonna go save that locked door.
Okay. That is a dreadful passage. Your instincts warn you that some evil lies behind this door. You ignore them and turn the handle. Take 1 horror, then discard this card. Okay, so we'll give you another horror. Oh, that's her. Alright. And you discard the card, so I guess you can move in there and explore, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you found a knife. And what else did you find? Nothing of interest. So Sister Mary now has a knife. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's your turn. It's Vincent Lee's turn.
Well, first he's gonna shoot at the zombie.
Okay.
Yeah, with his range.
All right, let's see here. We have no weapon, melee weapon. Not melee weapon. Melee weapon. Melee. No. Jeez, I hate these things. Range, okay. You let loose a paranoid burst of gunfire. Test marksmanship +1 if you have taken any horror, which you have, so you get a test your marksmanship +1.
What can I use on these?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So add your luck.
Okay, so 8.
Okay, you make it. You deal the place with bullets. Deal weapon damage. So you do 3 damage on him. Let's see how many health he had. You killed it. Okay, so that was your 1 action. You still have 2 movements.
Okay. Well, I guess I go 1, 2.
Okay, now you gotta do a horror check for him. You make it? What's your will?
3. No.
No, okay. So we'll give you another horror for him. Okay, so now it's my turn, and we'll put a time token on the card. And I'll gain 2 threat. Okay, so the Migo will attack first, so let's do this. Okay, I gotta put a corpse marker in that space. Okay, so the Migo is going to attack, so let's have the Migo attack. He's a brown. So we finally get to use one of these brown ones here. Monster attack. Every 5 your being tells you to run. Test willpower. Fail. You look on in disbelief as the creature begins gnawing at your shoulder. Take 2 damage. So you take 2 damage. Here you go. Okay. And now, I am going to spin 1 threat to put a zombie back in that space. So I have another zombie. Put him here. And let's see. And I will Oh, I had to pay 2 threat to do that. Okay, 2 threat to put a zombie in its space. And let's see here. I have 1 left over, which I will keep. And so it will be your turn.
Okay. Well, let's start with Sister Mary.
Okay.
She's gonna come out and... Well, okay. Let's start. Okay. I guess she's gonna come out and attack. So, 1, 2.
Okay, and you gotta do a horror check first. You failed that. Okay. And now you attack. And you're attacking with the knife?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Alright. That's blunt. Yours is sharp. Melee weapon. Here you go. In a moment of panic, you throw your weapon at your assailant. Test marksmanship.
Can I use these?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, fail. The weapon soars over the head of your intended target. Drop the weapon. So you got to drop the weapon now. Okay. And now it is Vincent's turn.
Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna try to attack the...
Migo?
Yes.
Alright, ranged weapon. Alright. But, hold on, I'm going to pay a threat. And use the gun jam on you. You may not use any ranged weapon during this turn. So that's that on that. So all you can do is move. Or you can attack it with a blunt weapon.
I guess I'll try to attack with the blunt weapon since I'm already there.
Alright, which one are you going to use? Sharp melee weapon or the blunt weapon?
The sharp melee weapon.
Okay, sharp melee weapon. Your foe attempts to run. Test marksmanship.
Got it.
Okay, deal weapon damage +1. So it does 3 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we get 3 damage on the Migo. Alright. Now it's my turn, and I will gain 2 threat. And I will put another time token on the card. Alright. And let's see what I'm going to do with my threat. I am going to spin 1 to draw another Mythos and Trauma card. Okay. And let's attack with the Migo first. The monster makes a special attack. It says, the Migo uses a strange device to electrocute you. Test dexterity. Test your dexterity. Failed, huh? Mm-hmm. Alright, so you fall onto the floor, take 3 damage, and you are stunned. So we'll put you down there and you take 3 damage. Okay. Alright, and the zombie will attack. The monster makes its special attack, and it is the zombie lunges at your face. Test your dexterity for Sister Mary here.
Got it.
Got it. Alright. Pass, you barely avoid his decaying grafts. No effect. Okay. Alright, and we'll end it here, and we'll come back and keep playing Mansions of Madness.